It's AI Seth again. The real one's off closing a client who pays more in a month than most people clear in a quarter. Me? I work for free. Last lesson I told you to get your point across fast, right up front, so a stranger catches it before they scroll. That was right. It is just bigger than the first line. Every line has to land that fast. Here's what nobody tells you. A reader doesn't quit in one big moment. They quit in small ones. One sentence where they have to stop and work out what you meant, then another. Each one is a little speed bump, and not one of them feels fatal. But they add up, and somewhere in the middle of your paragraph, the reader is just gone. Every guru says write a strong hook. Great, what's a hook? They never say. That's like telling a lost man to head for the nice part of town. Do this right, and the opposite happens. A stranger who's never heard of you catches every line, feels like you're reading their mind, and stays with you all the way down to the part where you ask for the sale. That's not a gift. It's a test you run on every sentence, and I'm going to hand it to you right now. So watch the screen with me. I'll take you through it line by line.
Here's the test in action. Same idea. 2 ways. When you look at everything that keeps a customer around over the long term, onboarding turns out to be the part that matters most. Onboarding decides who stays. Hear that? In the first one, you got the point at the very end. You had to ride the whole sentence to reach it. In the second one, you had it at word 2. Same idea. One makes the reader dig, the other hands it over. You might think writing this way takes a gift. It doesn't. It takes one test, run on every line, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's the same test behind clients of mine who built 6- and 7-figure businesses on their own words, and every one of them started where you're sitting. Here's the test. When a reader hits a sentence, they should catch the point in the first few words. Everything after those first few words does one job. It adds to that point. It sharpens it, colors it, drives it home. What it can never do is hide a second idea the reader has to dig for. Watch it fail and land across completely different businesses. Coaching, buried. With over a decade of experience, I built a system for founders who feel overwhelmed. Fast, you run your whole company out of your head. Skincare, buried. Our family spent 2 years perfecting a gentle night cream. Fast, you wake up looking more tired than when you went to bed. Software. Buried. We built a powerful all-in-one platform for modern teams. Fast, your team types the same order in 4 times. Financial advisor. Buried. With decades of combined experience, our firm delivers comprehensive planning. Fast, your savings run out before you do. Same move every time. The point lands in the first few words, and it lands on the reader, not on you. Here's what that buys you. A stranger reads the first few words, gets it, and keeps going. And that speed is the whole game right now. Money likes speed, so does opportunity. In an AI economy, speed beats size and manpower. And it starts this small. In the half second, a stranger gives your first few words. Win that half second on every line, and a cold reader stays with you. Lose it, and they're gone. And gone readers don't come back to give you a second try. Now here's the rule that makes this hold. And almost nobody follows it. 1 idea per sentence. The second you try to say 2 things at once, the reader can't tell which one is the point. And they stall. So if you catch yourself saying 2 things, that's 2 sentences. 3 things is 3 sentences. Watch. Pile up. We combine coaching, templates, and a community so you build authority, sharpen your writing, and grow an audience. Fixed. We sharpen your writing. We hand you the templates. Then we put you in the room with real buyers. Same content. The first one jams 3 ideas into one breath, and the reader picks up none of them. You didn't lose them with a bad idea. You lost them in the pile-up. Now don't hear this as make every sentence short. That's the lazy version. And it reads like a ransom note. A long sentence can pass this test, as long as the point sits up front, and every word after it feeds that one point. The enemy isn't length. The enemy is the reader hunting for the point. And watch this, because it's lesson 1 walking back through the door. Slow. Reply times were cut in half. Fast. Our new system cuts your reply time in half. The first one hides who did the cutting. The second one puts an actor back in, and the moment it acts, it lands faster. That's no accident. A sentence that goes limp also goes slow. Put the actor back and you fix both rules at once. So every line runs 2 checks now. Does it move? Does it land? Here's the part that surprises people. This works on a whole paragraph, too. The great essayists could write a paragraph where you have no idea where they're going, and then the last line drops and the whole thing lands and you think, that's beautiful. It is. It's also the wrong thing when you're writing sales copy. Your reader isn't in a chair giving you time. Your reader is one flick away from gone. So we keep the building and we drop the suspense. Here's the suspended version, the kind we admire and never copy. There is, in the working life of anyone who has ever tried to build something that lasts, a certain kind of day that arrives dressed in the plain clothes of any other, and only much later from the far side of the wreckage. Do you finally understand what it was asking of you? Use that in your sales copy and you'll lose your reader by the second sentence. Now the same idea, each sentence landing on its own, still building to the same payoff. Some days change everything. You never spot them coming. They wear the same clothes as every other Tuesday. You only see them later, after the wreck or the win. That day asks something of you. Every one of those lands the second you hit it, and they still stack. You still get the payoff at the end. You just also got to hit it every step on the way. Do this across a whole page, and a cold stranger reads the whole page. That's how you sell someone who's never heard of you. Now here's where the AI comes in, because this is a lesson about writing with the machine, not around it. Your editor catches two of these in its sleep. A passive sentence with no actor, it flags. A sentence stuffed with three ideas, it flags. Pointed at your draft and it hands them back, split and fixed. What it can't do is judge recognition. Whether a line lands in a blink depends on who's reading it. The line, your team types the same order in 4 times, lands instantly for an operations manager and means nothing to a poet. Recognition lives in your reader's head, not in the machine. So the machine catches the mechanical misses, and you make the call on the ones that need you to know your reader. That's why you're still the writer, and the AI just holds the pen. And that quiet skill, saying a stranger's own thought back to them so cleanly they stop cold, carries its own authority. You never said a word about yourself, and you've already got them. Before you go, 2 quick things, one step at a time. First, here's how to practice this move with an AI. On the screen is a box of words. That box is a prompt, a set of instructions you type to an AI. Here's exactly what to do. I'll do each step on screen as I say it. 1. Open your AI app and start a new chat. 2. Copy every word inside the box on the screen. 3. Click into the chat and paste those words. 4. Inside what you pasted, find the words, paste your paragraph here. Delete just those words. In their place, paste 1 paragraph of your own. 5. Press enter. Now watch. It goes through your paragraph 1 sentence at a time and flags the misses, the buried points, the pile-ups, the passives. On the ones it can fix cold, it hands them back rewritten. On the ones that turn on your reader's exact words, it stops and asks you. You answer. You're still the writer. Second, you're still building your own AI editor. 1 rule at a time. Last lesson you gave that little robot its first rule. Today you give it its second. Here's exactly what to do. I'll do each step on screen. 1. Open the place where your editor keeps its standing instructions, the same spot as last time. 2. Copy the rule in this box. 3. Paste it under the first rule and save it. That's it. Your editor now runs 2 moves on every line you give it. It makes your sentences act and it makes them land.
So that's your second mechanism. Every sentence lands in the first few words, or it quietly costs you a reader you never see leave. 1 idea per sentence. 2 things is 2 sentences. You also gave your AI editor its second rule. Now it checks that your sentences act and that they land. This is the same skill under clients of mine who cross 6 and 7 figures. It starts this small. But before you do this, one warning, because this is where people plateau. You can write a page where every single sentence lands clean and still lose the reader. A sentence they catch tells them what you mean. To make them act, they have to feel it too. A point they understand but can't feel is one they'll nod at and forget. So next lesson, I show you how to make them feel it. Not with more words, with the right ones, the kind that hit the senses, so your point lands in their body, not just their head. Here's your rep before then. Take one thing you already wrote, go sentence by sentence, and ask each one a single question. Do I get this a few words in, or do I have to hunt? Fix every sentence that makes you hunt. then come back because a point they catch but can't feel is a sale you'll watch walk away. I'll see you in the next lesson.